Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are watching this out there on the World Wide Web. This is Jeremy Geelan for SYS-CON TV. We're here at 8th Cloud Expo. That's Cloud Expo New York. I'm joined by Ed King, which means we must be talking Vordel, which means we should place Vordel in the great cloud scheme of things. Ed, how do we do that succinctly?
Sure. So what we like to say that we solve the application everywhere problem.
Oh,
right?
That's a good way of saying it.
Right?
Yeah, the application everywhere problem.
The problem today is that you have applications everywhere, on-premise, in the cloud, on the mobile apps, at your partners, right? The problem is these applications don't talk to each other. Right? They speak different languages, different protocols, they have different payloads, and even when they do talk to each other, there's no security, and there's no audit, so you got compliance issues. So what we do at Vordel is that we help these applications talk to each other across different security domains in a way that's secure and also is compliant.
That's quite a problem set, so that's got to be quite difficult to solve. So how do you solve that problem technically?
Yeah, we specifically focus on three things. What we would like to summarize and call the practical reality of cloud computing, right? So people talk about cloud. The problem is, well, the hype about cloud is that you can do your laundry, wash your dishes, and cure cancer these days, right? Whatever problem you have in your company, cloud will do it. So if you peel away all the hype, what is really people understand the value of cloud. They just don't know how do I get from here to there. Yeah. Here is all my enterprise applications that's been deployed years ago before, when cloud was just a fluffy stuff in cloud, in the sky. And now I'm supposed to go to cloud. How do I do that? I got SIBO, I have SAP. How do I do that? So we concentrate on a couple of things. One is how do we now easily allow people to deploy a Vordel product, a Vordel application gateway in front of your enterprise application. So now you can extend your enterprise application into the cloud to support the mobile application, to support the cloud applications, to connect to your partners, all without having to upgrade or rewrite your enterprise applications.
It's a tempting value, and that is a great value prop. How do you make sure that they come to you rather than some other guy?
So, this is a fairly brand new field. Again, cloud overall is new. And again, if you listen to the kind of cloud chatter out there, everybody's talking about moving your data center to the cloud, right? In this case, we are out there trying to educate people that, yes, you can have cost savings, everything by moving to the cloud, but the real issue is how do you now deliver your services to the cloud in a way that doesn't break your piggy bank, right? And on the other side, the flip side is that everybody wants to use more cloud as well. So first, we talk about how do you provide your services into the cloud. Now, if as a company, you also want to use more cloud on the other side. So how do you do that? Fundamentally, cloud hasn't taken off as much as people would love to. It's because people just don't trust the cloud providers. And there are actually good reasons why they shouldn't. Just last 2 months, right? Amazon, Microsoft.
There's been quite a few.
Quite a few, and you don't even have to look very far back. So there are good reasons why people shouldn't trust the cloud provider, but so far the approach has been trust me, trust me, trust me, right? People go through, document all their security practice, operational practice, they go get SAS 70 certifications, says trust me. We as an industry have to assume that, customers just will not trust me, okay? If we kind of come to that realization, then what we at Vordel try to do is how can we put the control back in the customer's hands? So if the customers can deploy a Vordel cloud gateway solution on-premise and route the cloud traffic through this gateway, so they can determine security policies, surface level policies, they can monitor performance, they can monitor surface level agreements. Now they can control what data gets out, whether it's encrypted, whether it's removed. Now customer can say, hey, I have complete control over my cloud usage. I can even see who's using. If I'm a healthcare organization, I can know if my doctors are putting patient records into, say, Dropbox so that he can collaborate with other doctors.
So now I'm getting the idea. That sounds like a good distinguisher. We can obviously help you get the word out. People can see this on the Vordel.com site. How else do you do it? Are you evangelizing far and wide? Because it's one of those things you've got to tell people now by the sound of it.
Yes, so obviously we're at the show. This is a great show. We also our CTO, Mark O'Neill, which he's a great blogger, very, very funny as well. If you want a little entertainment with your blog, we have a couple blogs out there that we really, again, try to educate people on this. And we also have some very key go-to-market partners as well.
Okay, so there you are. Go to Vordel.com, follow Mark and Neil. That's a great idea. And he is the CTO, so it's good. Good skill set. Blogger who's a CTO. And otherwise, of course, come to Cloud Expo and talk to Ed King himself, whether it's here or I hope Silicon Valley in however many months that is time. Thank you so much for joining us, Ed King, and thank you for following us out there on the World Wide Web. Jeremy Geelan for SYS-CON TV saying goodbye from Cloud Expo New York.